if there was a like, okay, girls can just go get plastic surgery like that. If a guy who is shorter and knowing like girls are attractive to taller guys, would they? I'm sure so many guys. I know so many guys.
Knee extensions.
That would just go and get, like do that surgery to make them taller. I know for a fact. I know a bunch of them. So guys would do it too, just to make themselves, if that's what they want, and they feel better or comfortable or happy with themselves, and it's like, go do it. You're not hurting anybody.
Fuck, I'd do it for a physical advantage in like fucking sports, but not for a girl. I would not be like, damn.
I'm not gonna front.
Not every girl who goes and like gets plastic surgery is like, oh, it's because I want a guy or because a guy's gonna want me. Maybe they just want to look in the mirror and be like, I feel comfortable. Whatever.
So you proved my point. Like, girls do it more for themselves, not really for other guys. So it's not really that guys really do care. It's more girls caring about, like Kim K. I feel like guys don't really give too much of a crap about Kim K, but girls, they look at her as this big icon, so they think she really is that what guys desire, but really in reality she isn't.
Yeah, well, some guys, like everybody, like we went around the table and everybody here has different.
Most guys, if you read the chats, I'm telling you, most guys will say natural.
Yeah,
if you see natural,
let's ask the chat. One in the chat, if you prefer no plastic surgery, natural.
They spam natural, and I'm pretty sure they say no Kim K. No Kim K.
I don't think Kim K. I mean,
what about natural plastic surgery? What if like you really can't tell if she had plastic surgery?
But
because I feel like when you guys say plastic surgery, you're thinking the most drastic, like Cardi B. But there's a lot of women who get surgery and you could never tell.
Okay, so yeah, I know what you mean. So let's say
because my boobs were the same, and it was.
Okay, I kind of get what you mean. Yeah, I guess there's a certain extent where girls go overboard with it. Like they get fucking triple Ds.
So you guys are just against the look, not the plastic surgery.
Sorry.
I mean, I think you can tell when a girl has fake boobs, even if they're like a B or whatever. There's a difference.
Not always. There are different types.
There are good surgeons that you can.
I've got a radar for fake titties, let me tell you. I know.
But what about like fake noses? Like there's a lot of skinny BBLs they call it, and you cannot tell somebody had it.
You gotta work for that shit. Work for it. Hit the gym, squats.
Well, that nose part though. I mean, I guess if a girl's insecure about her nose and it is generally messed up, yeah, of course, do that. Like I totally go ahead. In that case,
she was like, "Hey, I really want to do this, not for anybody or not for you, but because
I don't want to." I get. That's something you can work on. But let's say like. The biggest part is your body. A lot of girls want to work on their body and they can work on it naturally, but they want to take the easy way. Fuck the gym. No, it takes too long. I'm gonna just get this fucking BBL, not go to the gym. And yeah, genetics. You might be like at a certain point where you can't really get to where you want to be, but like it's your natural your natural look.
Sorry, I was reading that comment.
What?
So Kim K. I mean. Kim K is an incredibly successful woman. She's made hundreds of millions. Is she a billionaire? I don't know.
But I think her net worth is billions.
Yeah, so she's an incredibly successful woman. But I mean, I think in terms of, she's got a sex tape out there. I mean, unless a guy's gold digging or wants access to her clout, like she is not, for most men, the idealized partner.
Because of
and
her
most men are not her ideal partner.
The sex tape is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Most men are not Kim Kardashian's ideal partner.
That's totally fine. I mean, well, actually, because of how successful Kim K is, most women don't date down.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
So for Kim K's potential pool of people, it's going to be other celebrities. She's going to want, that's why like Drake, he'll hook up with some random chick who's good looking,
who's 16,
who's a bad. Well, okay, let's not go there. I don't know, but like,
yeah.
Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that, but like, I'll say this about the plastic surgery. I had hooked up with a girl who she had a tummy tuck, and because she had like a little bit of that little chub, on the lower belly, and I thought it looked weird, the tummy tuck. I would have preferred a little bit of chub in the a little lower belly fat. It just looked fucking
floppy?
No, not floppy, but it looked
I
like
think
Too
it's
tight or
because
what?
when you get a tummy tuck,
Dehydrated?
they have to cut your belly button and make a new one for you.
it wasn't a scar. It was just like
Did
it
her belly
looked-
button look like very long and
squishy?
vertical?
It looked. There's
The
this
natural. That looked.
there's this term, uncanny valley. Like it just was unsettling. It didn't look normal. It looked weird. I would have much preferred her like a little fucking chubby than with a tummy tuck with a perfectly flat
So
stomach.
you're against unnatural plastic surgery.
I
So
would
because at the end of the day, if a girl gets one, I don't know if is a milliliter of filler, you can't
What?
really tell. It just
Fake lips?
plumps. Yeah,
Just
or
filler
like
anywhere.
very
Or
like
in your
minor
cheekbones?
procedure that you cannot tell. Like she
Yeah.
had
To a minimal
surgery.
People do it,
extent.
like in their noses too, or like
Yeah,
so
their
minimal.
chin. They get
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
they
because
get it
people have
everywhere.
insecurities
All kinds
that
of shit.
might be so little that they barely look different, but to them, it's like the biggest
Fixes it, yeah.
difference. You know,
Well,
so.
Brian, I don't know about you, but like if it's like a minimal fix, I mean, I don't think I would even really frown, like even really care at all, you know. But if it's minimal like that, I wouldn't care.
I mean, it depends, you know, but it really depends.
It definitely depends because it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like
Touching
skin.
your face like you
Yeah,
have
if
it.
you touch it, you can feel something's in there.
So here's the thing: if I didn't know, like if she genuinely tricked me, let's say, I just didn't know, and she just had then fine.
Catfish.
Then fine. These, you should see that they're not liking this.
She tricked you by existing.
No, she tricked me by so.
By not saying.
But
what
if
was
she told
happening.
me, if she revealed to me, by the way, I had this done here, I got this done with my boobs, I had this done
actually
with
had
my
a
ass.
I got my penis removed. Sorry.
There actually could be a bit of judgment there, I would say.
But would you care if she told you like, hey, I had
So
this
I'm-
done, but you didn't
Even
notice?
if it's like a nose job.
Here, nose job's okay because I've got a deviated septum. I'm never gonna get it done just because. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of a pussy. I don't want fucking anesthesia. That shit creeps me out. But yeah, I got a big nose, so I've entertained it. So I kind of get it, right? I get it, but I'm not. Me personally, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna live with it. My breathing's all fucked up, but whatever. And I actually have a genuine, not just like a cosmetic reason to do it. My nose is broken, so.
That's what all the Persians say.
My nose is broken too.
So,
You can kind of tell it's a little crooked right here.
but
You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm from Iran, and Iran is like the capital nose job of the world, like in Tehran. So when I was 15 in my sophomore year of high school, about 80% of the girls had a nose job. So at that point, it was like a rite of passage. So
was like an
it was
Iran
also
genetic,
interesting.
like to just have a messed up nose.
Well, Middle Easterns do have. We usually have bigger noses.
The fact that she's
hold on,
Iranian
let's just-
for using the
European.
term natural plastic surgery actually kills me.
okay, we'll get to that super chat in a bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I feel like a lot of us Middle Easterns have bigger noses than, let's say, European people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're trying to achieve, the European look, I guess.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's
It's it's a very Eurocentric.
Yes, they
Thing,
want
yeah.
that.
like the London
But I
look
get
and the
it.
split teeth,
I get
you
it.
know.
I got a big nose. I get it.
The London
Yeah, like
look.
I remember I wanted a nose job so bad. Like I was like, for my sweet 16, please get me a nose job.
So I think there's tiers to the intrusivity of plastic surgery. I
Yeah.
think a nose job is a fairly minimal. I mean, it's an invasive procedure. Certainly, they fucking cut your nose and bro, that shit. If you're getting a nose job, don't watch the like procedure. That shit's weird. But because they pull the skin back, anyways. So
Well, like how about like a
But-
mini, like a
but-
little bit lip filler, like
that looks.
they
weird.
had like
when you can tell though.
No,
I
like you
think
can barely tell. Like they just had like some paper thin lips, and they're just like really self conscious
You
about
can
it.
tell when you kiss them.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about like
Okay.
looks wise.
Okay, looks.
Like
I mean, lip filler's not. It's not super invasive.
yeah, it's like it's
It's-
a low tier.
But I think it's actually more noticeable. Lip filler is more noticeable than a nose job.
Yeah.
Because a nose job is kind of corrective, whereas like lip filler.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I like this format where you bring on random college PPL. It's refreshing and brings back
Yo, what up,
fun college
Steven?
memories / convos. Also very normal PPL this time.
Yeah. So as far as the
No cat people, 2 years old cat
yeah,
ears.
as far as the but so okay, let's say you have maybe lip fillers and nose job is interchangeable, and then you have breast implants, and then you have BBL. So it's a tier, right?
Well, here's an example of like a big surgery that I think you know it's a huge surgery, and I think that I would be okay with it. A girl works on our body naturally. It says she's like 300 pounds. Skin's actually naturally, you know, it's expanded, and she physically cannot change that, even if she worked out as hard as she could.
So you mean loose skin, right?
Yeah, because they like, let's say they're like overly large, you know, and they really work on their body and they lose fucking 200 pounds, whatever, and they literally have just loose skin. That surgery, to get that skin off, I feel like they've earned, you know, they worked on their body naturally, and that's just getting rid of something they can't fix like that, you know.
So I guess a part of it is also about the work ethic. You feel like
Yeah.
it's kind of cheating to surgically enhance your body rather than working out first.
And it speaks fucking volumes about someone if they're willing to work on their body instead of just be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna just get all this fucking fat like removed, you know. Like I worked on my body, and then they they basically, you know, they
did what they
it.
could.
Yeah, they did what they could naturally, and then, you know, they fixed what is inevitable.
BBLs just don't look right.
I feel
I don't
like
know.
what you were saying, kind of like, I have a lot of friends like that have gotten like tummy tucks and stuff, and they're moms, and they're like done having kids, and like at that point in their life, they're like, well, you know, I had birth, like, you know, I mean, your stomach gets huge. So for them, that's like their kind of reward, I guess, like how you're saying, like whatever they do, like you can't get rid of that loose skin because your stomach is like ginormous.
Moms
So
are fucking badass.
they do that.
They're
like,
badass.
that
They really
line,
go.
But they have that line that you were talking about, Brian, like where
What
they
line?
well, like that,
Oh.
like that, you know. But
That's a great point.
yeah,
so
like
would you
so
care
the
if
moms,
it's like
like
your
and she say
the
you're
mother of your
married,
children?
yeah, and she gave you kids, and that bugs her. Like you, maybe it doesn't bother you, but for her, she just wants to be happy.